Right, we are just a few weeks away from the start of Mental Health Awareness Month, and the Ankeny Girls Softball Association is hosting the You Matter Ankeny Classic for Mental Health Tournament. We've got Justin Bogers, who is the tournament's director, joining us here today to talk about it. I just think that this is one of the best ideas I've seen in a long time. What inspired you guys to decide to do this?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks for having me on.
You bet.
So the purpose of the You Matter Ankeny Classic for Mental Health is to ensure that the players, the coaches, and the spectators all understand that softball is more than just a sport. Yeah. Softball is a great way for us to interact with one another, a great way to share community with one another, and all of those are great barriers to potential mental health issues if we do it right.
That's right. If we do it right, that's
right.
Key. And you mentioned that this is more than softball. It's really easy sometimes for people to lose sight of that. How do you make sure that with this tournament that you're instilling that importance, and that it's not just this competitive thing, but that they're really getting the message?
Yeah, that's a really great question. So the three different factors research will tell us that it ensures that we can play a great role in positive mental health for youth. One is providing education and awareness. So we are bringing counseling centers on site, local providers on site on Saturday to educate the participants, the spectators, on the services that they offer to the community and ways in which we can better provide mental health support to our players. Two is providing a supportive team environment. We are encouraging teams to come in and showcase their own love of each other, the love of the sport. And we are also challenging them to be great sports throughout the tournament. So we're going to actually offer a sportsmanship trophy, a You Matter Champion trophy, that will be decided by our umpire crew, which is a unique turn on it, where they are going to be saying, okay, who is the team that really exemplified the great characters of sportsmanship? And the final one is mental skills training. So what we are also doing is providing brain break sessions every hour to break that monotony of sport, remind these kids of great habits that they can build to not only be great softball players, but great human beings as they're growing.
Really looking out for what their future is going to look like years down the line.
Absolutely.
I love that. What ages are involved in this?
Yeah, thank you for asking. So we have 6 to 13. The age groups are 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. But we see those ages as young as 6 and up to 13.
Why is it so important to reach these ages?
Oh, that is a really great question. So what research tells us is that 70% of youth will leave their sport by the age of 13 due to stress, pressure, and a loss of love for the game. So it's really imperative that we are playing a great role to remind them that this is a wonderful sport. This is a great way for us to be a part of a community together, but it does not define who you are. We should enjoy and have a love of this sport and just enjoy playing it.
And I really love that, because it's so easy for people to just get involved in sports as someone who played sports growing up, and you just play. You don't really think about the purpose, but you guys are really making sure that these kids, they're going to have something huge to take away from it long term.
Absolutely. And our goal with that awareness is to also ensure that regardless of the stage that they are in, they are being constantly reminded that they are great individuals, that they are loved and appreciated, and that they are true, wonderful human beings beyond the sport. We're actually going to provide player bags filled with great support materials as well that have been donated by local and national providers.
Justin, just because we're heavy on time,
yes,
tell us when and where this is going to be.
Yep, the tournament is May 9 to 11, so around Mother's Day weekend. The tournament will be housed at the Prairie Ridge Sports Complex in Ankeny, Iowa. You can find more information on the Iowa Fast Pitch site, and you can also reach out to us directly at ankenyagsa@gmail.com.
Excellent. Justin, thank you so much for being here.